everyone? This is Turn and Race. One is the obsessive compulsive gamer of the O.C.G, and hopefully I'm live playing Skyrim!
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and then halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Dibella, Kinneret, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. Mrs. Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
We need to go inside, Rebecca.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line.
Fucking stupid bugs. I'm gonna beat their fucking. Oh my god, you drove me fucking insane. Alright, you gotta get up. That's right now, babe. Stupid thing.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage.
You've got to tell them! We worked with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Yeah. I got the Platinum Trophy for Oblivion, so I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go for the Platinum Trophy for Skyrim next. Hey, man. I think I actually might wind up playing in Imperial, because in Oblivion I played in Nords, and soon it'll also be fun if I played Imperial in Skyrim. Let's check out the good old Nord just in case. Maybe. Let me look at the stuff I can do with the Imperial. And it's like, I just can't side with the Stormcloaks. Like, on the surface, I appreciate what they're going for. But they're just so fucking racist. And on top of which, I'm pretty sure it comes out that the Thalmor want the Civil War to proceed. Like, they're funding the Stormcloaks because it's making it easy for them to take control. So you're kind of playing into what the Thalmor want. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just play as a Nord. As I'll go for the full experience. Yeah, kind of like that. What do you think, Alex? The goal is to be like a Celtic pick. Celtic warrior. They were frequently ginger and they had the blue eye paint. and Norse mythology, which this game heavily borrows off of, is Celtic. There's a considerable overlap.
You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, Kinsman. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
God, she's such a cunt. Did she die? I hope she does. I hope that dragon fucking charbroiled her.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
Also, I think Ulfric is honestly kind of a douche.
You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
learn. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
I was actually surprised the first time I saw this and they actually showed his head coming off. Normally they cut away, they don't show a full beheading, you know?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next, prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What about you, Philippe? Which team are you on, man? Imperials or Stormcloaks?
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds! This way!
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
Yeah, it makes sense because they're Roman inspired. I know how much you love Romans.
Up through the tower! Let's go! With me! Up the tower!
We just need to move some of these rocks to clear the way. We'll have to carry this one on our back.
With me! Last mistake.
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going.
Go! We'll follow what we can.
Come on! Hammond, you need to get over here! Now! That boy, you're doing great. Toro! Everyone get back! still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Yeah, people wondered why there wasn't any kids in Oblivion, and the developers made it pretty clear, like, we're afraid that if we had kids, that people would kill them. So they finally reached a compromise where all the kids are just essentially immortal.
Stay close to the wall!
And you know the ironic part about it? I was just thinking about this. If Alduin hadn't interrupted this, the Imperials would have killed you, and they would have done the dragon's job for it.
Quickly, follow me! It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close! Rayla, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine! I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovngarde! With me, prisoner! Let's go! We've got to get inside! No! Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us in the end times? We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to...
Okay, I'm gonna need to swap around the controls. I never play with the default controls in the Elder Scrolls games. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna make toggle POV. L1. Gonna make sprint. L1 or L3. Sneak R3 feels right. Character menu is gonna be that. Let's see, activate menu, character menu.
I can find something for these bones. Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look around.
Yeah, I need to turn the sensitivity too. See, it's funny, I'd actually like them to bring a bunch of the improvements they made with the Oblivion remake to this game, like having a button for quick saving and quick loading.
See if one of these chests has some armor for you. You better get some gear. You better get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings, too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
And, you know, everybody, when they always talk about spells, man, they're always talking about, oh, in Oblivion you can make spells, and yeah, that's cool. But, like, they try to act like the spell system in Oblivion or the spell system of Skyrim is a step backwards, when that is just patently not the case. Yes, there's less spells. Yes, you can't make spells. But the actual magic system of Skyrim is so much fucking better. Okay? So many of the spells in Oblivion are just the same thing with a different color. And yeah, technically, there's less spells, but the spells are more unique and different to use. So, you know, if you have 500 spells and many of them are the same thing with minor variations, like, there's like 5 different types of fireballs in Oblivion, and they look exactly the same, they function the same, one just does more damage. And when you do that, the whole thing that pads up. So I don't agree with a lot of people.
Come on, this way. We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole keep.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of bed.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Yeah, sure.
You want to die? So
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, the executions.
if I can get that door open. Come on, this way. Damn, that dragon doesn't give up. Victory is yours. That'll teach you. I don't. Storeroom. See if you can find some potions. Might come in handy. Done then? This way. The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear that? Come on.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon? Please, don't make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need everything we can get.
Sure, take all my things. Please.
Grab what you can and let's go.
there's no way out that way.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
Ah, damn it.
Kill you!
Why is that? Yeah, I guess that's how it goes, isn't it?
See if we can find a way out.
Couple assholes ruin it for everybody. Although the messaging is still a bit fucked up because, like, hey, we serve Happy Meals. We're kid friendly, but don't you dare come inside. And just like that, I became a stealth archer.
Let's see where this goes. I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us. We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out. That doesn't go. I guess we'd better try this.
I'm used to the way them both handle in Oblivion.
What next? Giant snakes.
Hold up.
There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back. Not the sneaking type.
Wait.
Now we make the most important save we're ever gonna make in Skyrim.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. The closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Stupid dog.
Don't insult the dog, bro. The only thing I would bump up graphically about Skyrim is the draw distance. And, like, far away stuff is fine, but, like, grass still draws in, like, way too close. And that's the only thing I complained. I think it has to do with load issues, though. I think I remember hearing somebody talk about that. Acrobatics is still a skill, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Right? I haven't played Skyrim so long, I'm so used to fucking Oblivion, man. I'm used to being able to fucking just parkour my way. I need to see if there's any way to increase your jumps. Well, that was unfortunate.
I think we're almost out. Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. The closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Hello.
Hadvar, what are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, bows? What happened to you, boy? Are you in some kind of trouble?
Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat. You can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now? If you keep on like this, and I've got better things to do.
It was a dragon. It'll kill us all and then you'll believe
it. Sigrid, we have company.
Whip out the good brandy.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
No, because you haven't whipped out the brandy yet.
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
Is your wife within reason?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace. Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me. All right.
Did you see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush,
Well,
child. Don't pester your cousin.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Just head north, you can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold, the biggest and the best of the 9 holds of Skyrim. But don't take my word for it.
Even though it's not the biggest or the best of Skyrim. The biggest and the best is fucking Solitude! The State of the Imperials, you think you would know that?
So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed. You didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants. Right, the leader of the Stormcloaks. They claim to be fighting for Skyrim's freedom, but the war is really all about Ulfric wanting to be High King of Skyrim. You haven't heard of the civil war in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban on the worship of Talos to stir people up against the Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support, so a few months ago he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention. A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the General turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the General changed his mind. You know the rest. I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire, but here it's caused a lot of resentment. Native son and all that. Even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. But it wasn't like the Emperor had any choice, did he? If he hadn't signed the peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the Empire. Then where would Skyrim be? That's the part that Ulfric's supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together, the Thalmor will destroy us all. Be careful on the way to Solitude. Damn Stormcloaks could be anywhere.
Make yourself at home. I just hope the war doesn't come to Riverwood. There's enough trouble in the world without those Stormcloaks stirring up more. Mm-hmm.
Did you really see a dragon?
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
I hope I'll see you in Solitude. Good luck.
One of my favorite mods in this game is having color map markers, which they actually took that into account with the Oblivion remaster. Oh yeah, because I'm an Imperial, I get a boost of speech. Or no, I'm Nord, actually. What the fuck? Yeah. Really? I love you, Echo. I'm gonna hurt you. Also, what the fuck was it with Starfield, man? Restricting your ability to wait. That's also bullshit.
Must have scared him off.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
You look strong. Come to your Vasker and be a companion.
I still haven't decided which guild I'm gonna do first.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the... Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorlin Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Yeah, the PS5 version of Skyrim has a lot of benefits. Native 4K, 60 FPS, yada yada yada, which is all great, but without a doubt, the biggest improvement that it makes is load times. On the native PS5 version, load times are virtually fucking non-existent. Like, I don't think there's a single load time on the PS5 version that's longer than 2 seconds. And when you consider how much of the Elder Scrolls games is you fast traveling and loading places, that shit adds up.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing. Adrienne had her forge just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Take a look.
What's your go-to weapon type in this game, Alex? Okay, so let me check. My longbow does 6 damage. The hunting bow does 8 cents. A decent improvement. Let me check how I need to sell some of my apparel.
Good doing business with you.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Not too shabby. Apprentice level work. It's solid. Keep at it.
Also, another thing, they always talk about the things that they from Skyrim, but they don't talk about the stuff they add, like smithing. That's a whole fucking new thing that was never in any Elder Scrolls game before fucking Skyrim.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith.
All you could do was repair your shit already.
Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Until next time. Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach. This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor, and leave it at that. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I think this is a really elegant way of showing you how to do it. Blacksmithing without forcing it on you. Yeah, okay, hide helmet. Yeah, exactly. I'm saying that's an entire layer thing they added. They made the armor shit much more in depth. Before, all the armor was repairing shit, which you can still do. So I'm just saying, like, the people always focus on what they took away. They don't ever focus on any of the shit they added. You know what I mean? I don't think that's very fair.
Got some good pieces. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greyman's got that one. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Yeah, the tanning rack. No, I'm trying to. That's in forge.
Have you met my father? He's
Oh, that's workbench. I feel fucking stupid.
Dragon's Reach. I help my father in more ways than people realize. You think all the counsel? You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? That I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks.
That's the least thing I can do.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here, wielded men.
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your business.
I don't think any of them fucking knew just how big the "and then I took an arrow to the knee" was gonna become.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
I mean, it's a throwaway line of dialogue, and yet it took over the world. Trying to get the map unfogged so that when push comes to shove, if I need to find a building, I can. I'm trying to go up at least to the front doors of every building so I have it marked on my map for later.
No lollygagging.
What would you say is your favorite city in Skyrim, Alex?
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Yeah, I can see that. I kind of figured you'd say Windhelm.
With petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Also, you go for being a vampire or werewolf. I have to say, I kind of go for being a fucking werewolf because there's really no downsides. You know, in Morrowind, if you're a werewolf, you fucking transformed every night. And in Skyrim, you fucking control that shit, and you don't have to fucking you don't have to feed. You know what I mean? Or be allergic to the sun. So it's like there's like no drawbacks. You just optionally fucking warg out.
Afford it.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and
You look tired, friend. The balance
sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. No, friend. That I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun Guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword...
Saphir!
Wait,
I also think his wife's kind of a bitch.
I don't have any
It's like your dusty old sword. That's like the only thing he's got left from his father, okay? Don't be a dick.
I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please. I really don't.
I just want to go home and read.
I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
She's the type of chick that in real life would be like, oh, you play with your action figures? You still have your memorabilia from when you were a kid? Yeah, bitch. Riverwood is pretty good. But if we're going for that, man, you should also just say fucking,
What am I saying? Of course you don't.
if you're going to that, why not Falkreath, man? I think Falkreath is just as cozy.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Freeze home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Counsel caution. We cannot afford to... My lord, please. This is no time for rash action.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The Jarl
dragon is
of
lurking in the
will view
mountains,
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while a dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irrelevant.
A place from Skyrim that I don't think gets enough credit is Dragon Bridge. I know it's just like a tiny settlement, but I always thought it was really cool.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Farengar is also a great place to get spells early on.
What is it? Dragons?
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
I will kick you off of a fucking bridge.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. Not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Hey, maybe don't insult somebody that you asked to do a favor for you. You know? Maybe he needs to learn a spell about how to not be so fucking rude. Is that alteration or conjuring? Conjure up some fucking manners.
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the whole is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, what are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority, remember? If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Yeah, fuck, I don't have enough money right now.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Do you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun? Right. Send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecourt. We leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon? Is that it?
And then I usually take carriage rides to each of the main cities, so I can have fast travel points.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
Climbing back and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by... Eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Fucking racist.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Horses. Oh. Hey.
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close. I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, run-down buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? Stop by again.
Yeah. Well, they have kids you can adopt all over. part of one of the DLCs is now standard Hearthfire.
Everyone says.
But yeah, it definitely tugs at your heartstrings.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King, but his voice shouted him apart.
Wouldn't you know? You're literally a Stormcloak guard! Ugh, whatever.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Ventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to stop.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that and you'll forget all.
Trying to get it so it's not fucking foggy. So we can clearly see the fucking town.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin, creeping around the Red Way.
I think the Rift might be my favorite hold Skyrim. I've always had a fondness for Autumn.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, you. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadro, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
You took money from a loan shark. You're dabbling in the dark shit too.
Aha, a fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire.
For your sake, I hope you took that armor from a dead Imperial scout.
My husband
Running a
wears
little light in the pockets, lad?
He spends too much time worrying about Riften.
Your pockets. They're a little low on coin. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway!
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stab. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. I'm ready when you are. Just give the word.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me? To oblivion with all of you! You rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there, pretending we don't exist? How dare you! Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Palma blood elixir.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough.
Need a ride? I can take you. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time in Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you'll...
If you've come to Solitude...
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Swear you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
Get on
You should
with
tell her
it!
her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king.
You betrayed
Does
us!
she know now, Advar?
You're all hard.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torring. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torring. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
Oh, fucking stupid. Echo, I love you, but not right now, hon.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple. Or a tomato. Cabbage. Or leek.
You know, by going to all the cities, the main cities, I have them all on my map. I have all kinds of different points of fast travel across the map. And I can check the buildings I need to go to see where I'm going. So a little legwork in the beginning to get all the major cities unlocked and all that goes a long way. I do think by far, I will say this for Solitude, I think out of all of the main cities, it has the best palace. The Blue Palace is fucking sick. Good old Hofengar. Smallest hold. But pretty cool. They complained, about Oblivion not having enough variety in the landmass in Cyrodiil, so they really went out of their way to make each hold in Skyrim distinct.
Pardon me.
Also, I like to come to Solitude because I usually drop down to the bay and there's a pirate ship there, and not only is that a good place to get gold, but it's a good place to get a cutlass, which is fucking sick, and a cool early weapon. Yeah. Because they're brigands. They just attack you for no fucking reason. So you don't get in trouble for killing them. You can get a nice curved sword. Scimitar.
You talk to Ed Brothers. Deja has no words of you.
Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, talk to the steward.
You have no
and keep-
knowledge of who you speak to. Go away.
Thank you for watching. You should comment and subscribe. Yeah, the dainty slowed. You know what pisses me off, man? That you can't fucking do a sneak attack with magic. You know, that I've always hated that, man. Like, if it counts from a fucking arrow, hitting somebody in the back of the head with a fireball should fucking count, man. Especially because fucking magic and stealth go hand in hand. There's an alteration, I believe, is pretty much just made to help you with fucking stealth. That's most of what that's for. You know what I mean? So there's clearly fucking overlap.
Need me some scuba. The imported stuff. Just one last time. Time to end this little game.
Level up! Man, the lockpicking has always been kind of non-consistent. Sometimes, you know, like the locks that are the same difficulty, one, it'll be so easy you could do blindfold. The other time, the sweet spot will be the size of a net's dick. That's kind of true. They need a lot more practice. With Skyrim, so it could just be that.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I also think Markarth deserves a lot more credit than it gets.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You'd best hurry it up.
I was trying to stop the guy from killing that chick when I come in here.
Oh, this pendant would look perfect on my face.
Ah, damn it.
A bit of jewelry for your journey home? Oh, this pendant would look perfect on my
Guess it's all clear.
Die for my
people.
Run off.
Corner here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no forsworn here.
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me. By the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life. Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it. No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City. I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. I hope the aid give you more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. I'd better get going.
We'll handle things from here.
What is this? That's what you call it? In the Legion, we call it. Look how brittle the metal is.
Let me guess. You need a drink. Is the silver blood interesting?
We'll handle things from here. Move along. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Out of my way, kinsman.
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. You should like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
I know you guys are doing a fucking great job. Only time, no matter what happens to you in Skyrim, it's like, nah, just wait an hour, you'll be fine. Broke your leg, broke your dick, just wait an hour, you'll be good.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Cancer? Chemotherapy, have you tried waiting an hour?
Traveling in the region. City of Mark. Where do you want to go? Climbing back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's...
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to right run from old Rorik.
What was it? Yeah, it looks like that.
You'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
Solve all of your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground? No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. Much knowledge lies within the colleges. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
If you tell her you don't know the spell, yeah.
You across the bridge.
You have to buy it.
Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. No matter what, the college will endure. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
Can I get you something?
Just my luck. Stuck in the sticks with this crazy old one.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
It's no use. Let's get back to it then.
Now I'm gonna sell some of the shit that I picked up to get some more cash. Dollar bills, yo! And then I'm gonna go back to the court wizard so I can get some basic spells.
A few seconds for myself.
Do you get to the cloud district very often?
We've got small weapons, the finest weapons and armor. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good doing business with you.
Okay, I should be able to... Sell my shit there. I have some rubies and shit.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Isn't it obvious? By the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
Okay, let's not be a dig.
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, now I have a decent amount of gold.
Do come back. Foolish old
Now I can get some decent spells. You're a wizard, Harry.
What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving... Take a look. Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you have to open the book to get the spell.
come here. Time to fix this.
Where I'll kill you.
Yeah, I agree. Especially the arrow ones, man. Seeing the arrow fucking in slow motion is fantastic. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there another fuck? Oh yeah, you're shooting at me? You son of a bitch. I might try to do more dual wielding this time. That's something unique to Skyrim, but it's not something I ever really fucked with.
Time to...
Hey, hey, hey! Snake. Snake, dolphin. I see what you did there. So how's things going, man? How you doing? Just get by.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Well, that's the first of 10 million drugger that I'm gonna kill. Ah, fuck you. Bitch ass drugger. That's a better bow, so I'll add that and take off the hunting bow. Bitches! Ha ha ha! Fuck you! Took a little bit of finagling, but it was worth it. Well, at the very least, I'll say this. The Draugr in Skyrim are at least a lot more intimidating than fucking skeletons in Oblivion, which are pretty much like Skeletons 101. They're not interesting at all. Like, you can do skeletons and have them be cool. They are not. I also love the fact that, one, you can distract people with the arrow shot because you can in Oblivion, and that always pissed me off. And two, that hitting an enemy from stealth doesn't, like, they don't automatically know who you are. In Oblivion, you could be fucking invisible, hiding behind a fucking bush up in the mountains, and hit somebody with an arrow, and they instantly know, oh, he's right there. And it basically means that you can't ever really fully handle encounters in stealth in Oblivion unless you can one-shot stuff, which you're really not going to. So it's more like you stealth to see how you started off. Whereas in Skyrim, once you get good enough gear, good enough stuff, you can do shit entirely in stealth if you really want to. You don't have to, but the option is there. Especially because if you fully spec into Thief early on, you're not going to have anything when they come for you. So, you know, early on, if you're like going full Thief, after you hit them that first time, you have a problem. Of course, it wasn't really a problem for me because I played Oblivion enough. I knew how to set my character up. I had Marksman, yeah, and Sneak, but I also had Blade. So, you know, I could start the fight ranged, and then I could finish it up close, if need be. But if you're not careful in Oblivion, you can fuck yourself. Although it seems like the team at Virtual Studios who made the Oblivion remake are going to patch it. They're already working on patches. And they talked about how they're intending to fix it. So they might actually take into account fan feedback and adjust some of that shit further, which would be cool and interesting to see down the line. I also love the trap spots in Oblivion. Or not, I'm sorry, not Oblivion, in Skyrim. I think it's really cool being able to, you know, use stuff like fire to your advantage to get enemies. And it has more of an interaction. And it really highlights the elemental property of fire, you know, whereas otherwise it's causing damage. But with that, it's, you know, it's fire. It burns things. I also might start playing Fallout 4 as well. Part of me was like, is it too similar? But Fallout 4 really is super different than Skyrim or Oblivion, so I think I could probably swing it. You know, I am kind of eager to play Fallout 4. It's been a while. Oh. I struggled a lot when I first played this game, because I didn't know you could examine items like this. They didn't really give you a tutorial. So we have owl, moth, bear. So. It also shows how, like, they instantly knew that you were the Dragonborn, too. Because, like, you basically just immediately, like, pull in the soul. You can just use it. and that seems like a small thing. But everybody else has to train a long fucking time to be able to use the shout. Base level shit, like the people were like so impressed with Ulfric Stormcloak using the shout, and it's like he used the most basic bitch shout, and he had to train for years and years and years just to do it. And you just, oh, what is this? One word? Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well. Alright, that was a good first session. I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be back.